Wanda's behavior on Love and Marriage Huntsville has always been confusing, but this situation reached a whole new level when she decided to follow and like Arionne Curry's social media posts. And that is exactly where everything in this story begins, because the moment people saw Wanda supporting Arionne, viewers instantly knew something messy, something shady, and something very intentional was going on. Everyone knows Arionne Curry is not just a random person. She is the woman who had a long affair with Martell Holt while he was still married to Melody. She is the woman who played a big part in breaking up a family. She is the woman viewers call coleslaw. So when Wanda proudly followed her, complimented her looks, and acted like it was no big deal, the whole situation exploded in a way that surprised nobody. Melody Cherie's reaction made everything even clearer. Melody looked at Wanda with confusion and disbelief, wondering how someone who knows the damage this affair caused could openly support the person who helped destroy her marriage. That moment was not just about social media. It was about loyalty, respect, boundaries, and basic decency. Melody was not expecting Wanda to fight her battles or be her best friend, but she did expect Wanda to at least understand the meaning of respect. Wanda did not come to that moment ready to show understanding. She came ready to twist everything, argue, dodge the truth, and play her usual games. Instead of simply saying she made a mistake, Wanda said something that only she would say. She said, "I'm not your friend. Tisha's your friend." She tried to make it seem like she only has to respect the people she personally likes, instead of understanding that following Arionne was disrespectful regardless of their relationship. And this is where the whole thing turned into a circus. Because instead of taking accountability, Wanda doubled down. She said she can follow whoever she wants. She said being a Scorpio makes her loyal. She said she believed Melody would have taken Martell back anyway. And that statement showed that Wanda does not understand Melody at all. Wanda's thinking is stuck in an older style where women stayed in painful marriages no matter what. But the moment Destiny Payton stepped in, things became even more interesting. Destiny agreed with Melody, even though Destiny and Melody had their own complicated friendship. Destiny told Wanda that following Arionne was messy. Instead of listening, Wanda attacked Destiny too. She told Destiny she had low self-esteem. Destiny stood up for herself and fired right back. And that moment revealed a lot about Wanda. People with low self-esteem either let people walk over them or they turn into loud, aggressive bullies. Wanda falls into the second category. She tries to dominate conversations. She talks loudly. She tries to win arguments with noise, not logic. And throughout this video, you will see this same pattern in everything she does. The tension got so strong that Melody decided to walk out of the restaurant black. Melody stepped outside, told Martell the drinks were nice, and said she was leaving because she did not want to stay in a space filled with negativity. And this is one reason viewers respect Melody. She knows when to walk away. She knows when an environment is unhealthy. She knows when people are trying to drag her into chaos. Melody has learned to protect her peace more than anything. Her ability to walk away shows growth, emotional intelligence, and maturity. After Melody and Destiny left, the situation did not calm down. Wanda did not take a breath or try to reflect. Instead, she shifted all her anger straight onto Kimmi Scott, who had done nothing to her. Kimmi was just sitting there quietly. Wanda suddenly accused Kimmi of not supporting Tisha. Wanda claimed Kimmi said something negative about Tisha. But when Kimmi asked what exactly she said, Wanda could not give a single example. Wanda twisted Kimmi's words into something bigger than it was. Kimmi only said Tisha sometimes demands more than Kimmi can give as a friend. Instead of understanding this, Wanda used it as an excuse to attack Kimmi. Kimmi handled this moment with calm strength. She kept asking Wanda, "Tell me what you saw. What did I say? What upset you?" And Wanda could not answer. She changed the topic. She deflected. She talked in circles. She could not present any real moment because she was arguing based on feelings, not facts. Wanda does not argue with logic. She argues with assumptions she has created in her head. Kimmi exposed that clearly. Meanwhile, the men, Maurice Scott, Marcel Scott, Martel Holt, and Cedric, had their own conversation about marriage and family. Their talk was calm and serious, but you could tell it was placed there to break up the heavy tension among the women. When the scene cut back to the ladies, things had gotten even heated. Melody brought up something important. She said Wanda's behavior fits the pattern of older women who try to convince younger women to stay in broken marriages. These older women believe a wife should tolerate disrespect to keep a family together. Melody explained that this mindset is outdated and harmful. She stayed in her marriage for years trying to fix it. She endured pain and betrayal, and she nearly lost herself. So when someone like Wanda suggests she could have stayed or gone back to Martel, it hits a nerve, and she is right to push back. This part of the story shows that Wanda comes from a time where women didn't have many options. Women stayed because they had no choice. But today, women have choices. Women own houses, run businesses, raise kids alone, and leave relationships that hurt them. Melody is one of those women. Kimmi is one of those women. And even Tisha may one day become one of those women if she stops letting Wanda influence her decisions. After Melody left the restaurant, the atmosphere changed, but the drama continued. The men returned to the table. The energy was still tense. Wanda kept going after Kimmi, and Kimmi continued to stay calm. Wanda wanted a shouting match. Kimmi refused to give her one. That is why she gets so frustrated with Kimmi, because Kimmi cannot be dragged into emotional, messy fights. As the scene built up, Wanda said something that showed how twisted her thinking can be. She said Melody stayed with Martel for 5 years, so that means Melody and Arionne are sister wives. She called Arionne nice looking. She said following her was harmless. She says she don't lick no asses, meaning she don't show respect to people she don't care for. She dragged Tisha into every part of the conversation, even when Tisha had nothing to do with it. She tried to guilt trip Kimmi by saying Kimmi hurt Tisha's feelings in the past. But again, no real examples, no evidence, only Wanda's emotions. Kimmi's confessional later summed up Wanda perfectly. She said Wanda only cares about her own feelings and Tisha's feelings, and everyone else can basically disappear. And that is exactly how Wanda acts. She inserts herself into problems that aren't hers. She creates drama where peace exists. She pushes into conversations that don't involve her. She puts Tisha in the center of everything, even when it is unnecessary. By the end of the scene, everyone was exhausted. Melody was gone. Destiny was gone. Wanda was still arguing. Kimmi was trying to speak logic. Marcel was trying to settle everything. Maurice was watching. Martel seemed mentally checked out. The whole restaurant felt drained. And all of this came from Wanda's decision to follow and support Arionne Curry online. But here's the true heart of the story. Wanda did not follow Arionne because she is neutral. She did not follow Arionne because she thought Melody and Martel would get back together. She did not follow Arionne because she likes her. Wanda followed Arionne because she wanted to poke at Melody. She wanted to hurt her. She wanted to be messy. She wanted to show that she could disrespect Melody if she wanted to. It was done out of spite, jealousy, and drama. And the audience saw it. Melody saw it. Destiny saw it at that time. Kimmi saw it. Everybody recognized exactly what Wanda was trying to do. This moment matters because it shows Wanda's pattern clearly. She targeted Melody. She disrespected Destiny. She attacked Kimmi. She dragged Tisha into situations she was not a part of. She defended Arionne without saying the words. She twisted the story until it became something bigger than it ever needed to be. And she did it because she feeds off chaos. That is why viewers stayed glued to the screen. That is why the scene became one of the wildest in the show's history. And that is why it's still talked about today. So let me ask the same questions this situation raises. Do you think Wanda followed Arionne out of innocence? Or do you think she did it to poke at Melody? Do you think Kimmi handled herself well? Did Destiny learn something from this moment? And do you think Tisha ever sees how Wanda keeps pulling her into unnecessary drama? What happened in this scene was not random. Every moment connected to the next. Every word Wanda said revealed something. Every reaction from the cast showed how deep these relationships go. And every part of this incident exposed why Wanda continues to be one of the most chaotic, unpredictable, and confusing figures on the show. Thank you for staying through the breakdown of this emotional, layered, and dramatic storyline. The drama on this show never ends, and there was always more to uncover. As everything in that moment kept unfolding, one thing became very clear. Wanda does not understand the impact her actions have on the people around her. She treats serious situations like they are small arguments. She treats emotional wounds like they are jokes. The breakup between Melody and Martell was not just celebrity drama. It was a real marriage, real pain, real betrayal, real healing. And supporting the person who helped break that marriage is not small. It is not harmless. It is not innocent. It is disrespectful no matter how Wanda tries to explain it. But Wanda's the type of person who believes her feelings matter more than anyone else's. She believes that as long as she means no harm, everyone should see things from her perspective, even when her actions clearly cause harm. That is why every reaction around the table made sense. Melody walked away because she refused to give Wanda the reaction she wanted. Destiny spoke up because she knew the situation was wrong. Kimmi stayed calm because she refuses to fight battles based on someone's emotional imagination. And the men watched because they have seen this pattern so many times before. Wanda starts something, Wanda escalates it, Wanda refuses to drop it, and Wanda then blames someone else for the tension she created. The more the conversation went on, the more you could see how Wanda uses Tisha as a shield. Instead of taking responsibility for her own choices, she always brings up how she is protecting her daughter. This is why she tries to twist every situation back toward Tisha's feelings, even when Tisha is not in the room or even a part of the conflict. Wanda has a habit of creating issues in Tisha's name without realizing that she actually makes things harder for her daughter. Tisha already deals with enough in her marriage and friendships, but Wanda's constant interference makes her relationships even more complicated. This moment at the restaurant was another example. Tisha wasn't arguing with Melody that night. Tisha wasn't arguing with Kimmi, but Wanda kept pulling her name into the conversation as if everything connected back to her. And that pattern is something viewers have watched for seasons. Wanda says she defends Tisha, but sometimes it looks more like Wanda likes being in the middle of the drama rather than helping Tisha grow. And when Kimmi calmly pushed back, Wanda completely lost her balance. Kimmi wasn't being rude. She wasn't being emotional. She simply asked for facts. She wanted an actual example of what she supposedly did wrong. Wanda had none. Kimmy's ability to stay calm becomes a mirror for Wanda, and Wanda does not like what she sees when someone does not fall into her emotional chaos. Wanda wants arguments to be loud and fast. She does not know how to handle someone who stays focused and logical. That is why Kimmi always frustrates her. The more you watch this scene, the more you notice something important. Wanda expects loyalty from people she does not treat with loyalty. She wants people to support her no matter what she does. She wants people to agree with her even when she is wrong. She wants to give attitude, but wants patience in return. She wants to disrespect others, but expects everyone to talk to her with full respect. Melody saw that. Destiny saw that. Kimmi saw that. And the viewers definitely saw that. Even when the conversation tried to move on, Wanda kept bringing it back. She wanted to be right. She wanted to win. She wanted everyone to see the situation from her point of view. But winning an argument does not mean being loud. Winning an argument means having truth behind your words. And the truth was not on Wanda's side that day. That is why she kept jumping to different points. That is why she kept switching the conversation. That is why she kept attacking different people. It was not about Arionne anymore. It was about Wanda trying to regain control. As the tension grew, you could also see how different the personalities in this group are. Melody is willing to walk away. Kimmi is calm and logical. Destiny is strong and reacts quickly. Tisha tries to stay neutral but gets pulled into the storm. And Wanda brings the storm with her wherever she goes.